All right, today is a different sort of retiring in Japan video. It's one-ish narrow. Yumiko and I are about an hour away from the our agent from our realtor to come by to do our move-out inspection. I was trying to make clips in the morning, but we were just too busy. Finishing the apartment, getting everything moved out, cleaned up, and ready for the inspection. So as I talk, I'll just walk you through. There's our 6-mat tatami room, our washitsu that we used. It was the room where Rudy and I hung out most of the time. Ollie and my wife enjoyed hanging out here on the sofa. And we have a nice view over here. You can see it's all pretty much empty. Not much to report on in the morning just because we were so busy, although we had a couple of things. Let's take a look. Oh, wait, hold on, one more team. Here's another room. I'm sorry I'm going fast. That room's empty. This room's empty except for a box. The shoes and everything are all gone. The dogs are over at the other house. Just step outside. There's Mount Fuji. Right. So it was an interesting morning. We went up to breakfast, and this falls under the hashtag retiring in Japan. We have a lot going on. We don't have a bath in the new house, and we don't have a date yet for that. We're waiting for some quotes to come in. Our contractor is helping facilitate everything. He's fine, but the one manufacturer is a little slow on getting the quotes in. So we're coming up with plans and strategies. Also, we have other things lined up. We did a formal home inspection, so we know the things that need to be addressed. Although we don't know the urgency necessarily, we haven't prioritized those yet to determine which item we're going to tackle first, nor the dependency. So Yumiko and I had over breakfast, we were kind of scrambling, talking about all these things at once, and it reminded me a lot of my days as a project manager when we would be underway on a project and we would have lots of different scope items and what ifs and possibilities and risks and the like. And the way that we tackled it, of course, was to identify all of the things, all of the scope and all of the unexpected, line them up, rank them, prioritize them, budget them, figure out the level of effort, identify the dependencies, etc. So we haven't done that yet, but we did note one thing: we can't have a home without a bath. So that's our first priority. We're going to just put everything else aside for now. Even I'm going to stop work on the fence in the back and work on a temporary solution, just in case we need to do some work out there relative to some of the things the inspector found. Long shot, but just in case. But our main focus is going to be the bath. And while the bath stuff is underway with the contractor, we are free to do minor DIY stuff and garden stuff as we see fit. But that conversation, which is probably one of the, Yumiko and I have had maybe that kind of conversation, that kind of a level set conversation, maybe a dozen times in 38 years. It's really necessary sometimes and it usually is really related to some sort of a big transition that's occurring, either in fact, space and time, or in mind, maturing from one decade to the next, one mindset to the next, one, life circumstance, like going from student to career into parent into empty nest into retirement. These things often require a reset. I've talked a long time, but maybe this is good. That was a good opportunity that I didn't have all the other little things I usually do throughout the video on these. It'd be good if this one bit alone is all I capture. But hopefully after the inspector comes, it should be then around 2:30 or 3, we should be able to go home and maybe do a few things there. I'm planning to crawl under the house. Hopefully. I want to have a look at something under the house. So I'm a little bit spooked out about that, but maybe I'll add that into it. So I'll sign off for now. This will be our last view of Mount Fuji from this balcony. It's been good. Thank you, Fuji-san, for being a stable and reliable and beautiful companion for 2 months, almost 10 weeks. Appreciate it. All right, see you next time. Or maybe a few more clips to follow, we'll see. Oh, that's video. This is our last shot with Fuji-san. Say bye, Fuji-san.
What is it? Oh.
We have a question for everybody. But you know, for some reason, Mount Fuji looks so small from here, but when we're down on the road, it looks enormous, right?
It gets closer.
It gets closer somehow. Does anyone know the phenomenon related to that? Anyway, goodbye, Mount Fuji. Good. Well, I guess now we're finally and truly home. Sometimes I'm amazed at the timing of things. For example, we just left our apartment literally 15 minutes ago where we had our internet service, and now we have no internet. But we just got our pocket Wi-Fi from our new service provider, which Yumiko is setting up right now, which will give us internet at a house which previously didn't have any internet. So the timing is amazing. As we leave one home and lose connectivity there, we gain connectivity serendipitously the same afternoon at our new place. Good timing. All right, Yumiko and I are gearing up for a project. A project that I'm not really looking forward to, but actually I am looking forward to. I haven't done this since I was a boy, which is to go underneath the house to examine something. In particular, Yumiko's sweeping up right now in the Senmenjo. This bathroom, which we're not going to keep, we're going to have a reform done, a new what do you call it, unit bath. But we want to make sure that it's not leaking, because now that we don't have an apartment to go to, we'd have nowhere to bathe. And we don't want to borrow, we don't want to impose on the family. We do have an option of going to a local onsen. It's an onsen, eh?
Yeah.
Called
Super Sento.
Super Sento. AKA, I keep calling it Kusanagi Yu, but Yumiko told me it's Kusanagi no Yu. Eh?
Yes.
Kusanagi no Yu. Kusanagi's Kusanagi hot water. Anyway, we can go there, and we're going to go there tonight. But we want to run the water. See, we have a shower here. So we're going to run the water and see what happens. But I'm going to go into the house with a flashlight, and I'm taking you with me. So, you know, dress up. And then I'll give Yumiko the signal. She'll run the water, and we'll see if anything leaks. And then we'll know if we can take showers here or if it's going to be Kusanagi no Yu till the end of till we get the reform done. So here we go. All right, so this trap door here is dual purpose. It's used for storing emergency supplies, and it's also used to access under the house. So whereas in the United States you would have a crawl space at the side of the house, you can get from here. There's a little latch here. The dogs are very curious. The dogs don't fall in when I'm down there. Take this latch off. And then here, let me show you. It looks like a refrigerator down there. And it's got a little vent, and you put all your emergency supplies in there for emergencies. And I'll show you how you can lift it up. Okay, guys. Just give a little grab on it, and up it comes. Ollie's very curious. Yikes, there's not much space down there. Oh boy. Let me take a flashlight and have a look.
You think you can still hear me?
I don't. Oh, Rudy. Yeah, I can still hear you. Rudy. I don't know that I can get down there though.
Okay, you need to put your head down.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God. There's 1, 2 big dead spiders down here. Hold on. Let me look around a little bit down here. Rudy, why don't you close the door, Mama?
I did.
Oh. Hold on, let me look around. Okay, it's easier if I do it this way. I can go down there. Oh, hey, that's very cool. Oh, wow, that's very cute. Hold on, let me take a close look at stuff. I can see very clearly. Oh, I don't need to go down there. It's very clear.
Okay.
Hold on, don't do anything yet. But you're not gonna believe it. Everything is upside down here. Oh, it's all very nice. Everything's dry. Let me get my camera and take a shot of it. Just a second. So you can see too, okay? Hold on. I'm putting all of our YouTube friends down inside so they can see. Okay. Okay. So everybody, that's the drain for our bath. And if you can all see that that's all dry down there. Okay, let me make sure everybody gets a close look. And you can see this afterwards, Mama. That's all dry. Okay, hold on. Okay, Mama. Okay. Maybe that's it over there. Oh, I want to use the camera's zoom function.
Okay, here goes nothing. Oh, this is so tight. Okay. Oh, not that. How does it look?
Looking good. I don't see any water. So right there's a dead spider there. There's another big dead spider right there. There's a Rudy right there. Very curious. Okay, let's see. Let's get this back down here. Let me take a look. Okay. There's no water anywhere. And these pipes are wrapped. They're wrapped with insulation. Yeah, like they've got insulation on them, which is a good thing. That means they won't freeze. Here, yeah, there's no water anywhere. You can come take a look. It's really easy to see. Here, I'll trade places with you. Okay, hold on, just a second. Okay, so I think we're in good shape. I'm going to ask Yumiko to take a look now too, but here you go. So Yumiko got a good look, and our verdict is that it's not leaking. The pipes appear to be dry. They look in good shape. They're even insulated with wrapping. The wood all appears good. The soil underneath, the sand looks in good shape, except for some few dead spiders. So I'm going to replace the hole, place the emergency food thing, and then the cover. And tonight we're going to go to Kusanagi no Yu, have dinner, have a good soak, and then tomorrow we'll clean up that stuff and we'll use the bath. We'll use our own bathroom, our own shower, until we have the new one made. Man, talk about a couple of big wins for today. You know, we won. I mean, we got the internet set up in the house, and discovered we can use the bath, and finished our move all on the same day. We deserve a soak, I think. All right, today is Lemon Nohi, Lemon Day, which means that at the 100 yen store Lemon, that's what it's called. They've got no tax today. So we're gonna go, and I'm going to measure the balcony because I've got an idea for a little fencing thing to put on here to keep the dogs nice and safe. So here's what we're gonna measure. think this laundry is dry. I think I can, we were wet from yesterday. I didn't finish drying. So I got my notebook as usual, and I outlined a little area for the balcony. And let's take some measurements. Good old measuring. So this is 120 centimeters. This is going to be 370 to there. And it doesn't have to be spot on. Let's call that 270. So 370 plus 270. 372. Actually 260. Let's go with that. 0, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Carry the 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. 630 centimeters. 630. So 6.3 meters. We'll do the job. Let's go to Lemon. Okay, this is the spa that we're going to, Kusanagi no Yu. And there you go, I got it. And we're gonna go in there. I can't film in there, but it's gonna go in there and have our baths and have dinner too. And then we'll go dog walk. All right, Yumiko and I just went into the onsen. Man, that was fun. And now we're having my first onsen since I've come back. And now we're having a feast here at the onsen. What have you got over there?
Beef pepper rice.
Beef pepper, that really looks good with some soup. I've got atsui karai oishii.
Atsui karai umai.
Umai. That's what it is. We're gonna have this feast and then we're gonna go home, grab the dogs, go see Yoko, and take them for a walk. Yumiko, welcome. This is our beginning of our first day at the end of the line. The next stop is the real end of the line, but let's hope that's a long ways out. Let's again say no. Itadakimasu. Okay, so Yumiko got this light for our, what is this, a foyer? Entryway. It's very nice. So
Ignore the mess.
No other, yeah, ignore the mess. The whole house is just a disaster after we're moving in. But great, now it's not so dark.
we need this
because the light switch for that is over here. On the other side of the house.
Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense at all. Good job, Yumiko. All right. It's time for walkie? Walkie? Let's go. All right. Well, I'm wrapping up today at the Family Mart bench. I'm doing so here because first I wanted a beer to wrap up the evening, to celebrate the full circle conclusion of coming home to Japan, home again. Although when I lived here before, it really wasn't. It was a contrived home for the purpose of raising my daughter. It never really felt like home because I didn't have a settled state of mind. But now I've come here with the settled state of mind in want. Now that I'm done with all that other stuff. And now it's complete. Today's the day that we no longer have. We walked past just now with my sister-in-law, walking the dogs. We walked past the apartment and we looked up at the 5th floor and all the windows were dark inside. And our little house is waiting for us. And we knew that we had at last arrived. So I've decided to claim the Family Mart bench as the place that I can come for a beer after work. No, after work. There's a slip. After my day's work, after my day's activities are done, after my day is done, when I want, if I want. I can have it at home, I can have it here, go to the park, do whatever, not have it at all. This is home to do and build new life as I see fit. With that kind of a rambling thought, I'll pop the top, take a swig, and cheers to this new life. See you tomorrow if you choose to join me. Bye-bye.